Hey everybody, welcome to our Thursday Facebook Live, and I'm really excited because we have a special guest today. That is Maggie Harding, and she's going to come on and tell us all about her adventures with mixed media, some really cool products she has, and some cool techniques. So that will happen in a couple minutes. So we're just going to wait for a couple people to come on. And I want to say hi to our YouTube viewers, to our Facebook viewers, replay viewers. Thanks for coming. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. That would be great. And I think if you ring a little bell or something, you would get the notifications. That would be great. I'm trying to beef up my YouTube channel, so that would be very nice. All right, so I'm just going to start with some announcements before we get going, just to get them done. We are going to have our, well, now annual Comfort and Joy event in Eileen Hall Fan Club. So if you're not a member, it's a Facebook group. Just go ahead over to Facebook, go to Eileen Hall Fan Club, fill out the questions. If you don't do the questions, we're probably not going to let you in. So you just do that. It's not hard. And then in December, we will be having this event. It's a really fun kind of community participation thing, and we all get inspiration from each other. It's just a lot of fun. So we have special events with my inspiration team and my educator team. They're all going to come on, and they'll each be featured one of the days, and they're going to do a little project or a technique or something. You know, we're going to be surprised. And we'll all be working on one project throughout that time. So you're welcome to come and do that. I also want to say thanks to everybody who entered the Eileen Hall, or the Eileen Tailgate Party. We had it last Wednesday, and we are working with the little vintage truck. So if you haven't entered yet, if you did a project, just go ahead and post it either in the fan club or on Instagram with the hashtag Eileen Tailgate Party. Wait a minute, I might have a little banner. Hang on, let me see. Yeah, okay. So on Instagram, you have to like Eileen Hall and Sizzix and put your post picture up. And then on Facebook, this is how you do it. Okay, so the winner will be posted, or well, they'll be picked on the 20th. So the 20th of November. So go ahead. If you haven't done it, go ahead and do it. Okay. And let's see what else. I have my list. I have a Michael's class. I'm going to be doing a class called Vintage Boho Jewelry. I'm a little nervous because I'm going to be kind of doing it on the fly with some old jewelry that I have. So if you want to work along with me, go ahead and collect some old jewelry. Maybe, you know, a necklace that you lost the clasp for, or you have some extra beads. Just come on and craft with me. That's on Monday at 3 o'clock. And I have a link to that up, I think, in the fan club. So I will be posting that too. All right. Is everybody ready? Let me see. We already have 25 comments. I haven't looked. Okay. Paper Diva. Hi. Hi. How are you? Charlotta. We got Mitziana. Hello. Valeria, Judy, Alexia, Letitia, Joellen, Shirley, Laura, Lisa, Pauline. Hi, everybody. Isabel. Ulrika. Good to see you. Look who's here. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. I hope you're well, Ulrika. Okay. All right. Well, is everybody ready? Oh, there's Karen. Okay. Let's all see what Maggie has going on. Okay. All right, I'm going to go out of the chat, and I'm going to put Maggie up here, and she will just go into her thing. She will be able to hear me this time. Last time I couldn't figure it out. Okay, let me go out of here. And
hi. How's everybody today? So we're going to have some fun today. We're going to make a mess. I've got my apron on, my Eileen Hall apron, because I don't want to get stuff all over me. So we're going to be playing with some mixed media. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera down and around. So You may have seen this cover on Facebook. And since I posted the picture, I've added some more to it. Is everybody hearing me?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
just testing my, okay, you should be, hang on, Maggie, I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. Okay.
There we go. Okay. Yeah. All right. I felt like I was talking to myself.
I know. I got myself out of the stream again. I'm here with you, Maggie.
Okay. Thanks, Eileen. Okay. So this is the cover as I finished it. And we are going to do the back cover for this journal. And it will look similar to the front. But I just want to show you the inside. Same techniques, but I put stars on it instead of this burst.
Pretty.
So, let me set that to the side. And we're going to be making a little noise today because I do have to use my dryer. Now, I am using black chipboard.
Okay.
And it has been, I already did this. I painted it with a coat of clear gesso. Okay. And that's important because it kind of helps the keep the mat board from absorbing so much. And it also gives your surface some teeth, so that your mixed media kind of does what you want it to. Okay. Now, I am not a mixed media maven by any stretch of the imagination, but I do have little things that I like to play with. And I really enjoy using mist. So I'm going to be using, this is a Wilted Violet Distress Oxide Spray. This is a Tim Holtz product. Okay. And I'm going to be using some black marble ink spray, and this is Delusions, Diane Reevely. And I've got some, this is an old gold mist from Prima. I have no idea if it's still available, but this is called Impress Gold. So those are the three main things we're going to start off with. So give this a good shake. And also with the oxide inks, you need some water. So I've got that right there.
Okay. I like the tip that you gave, I think is really cool, which I never thought of, that you treated it first before spraying all that stuff on it, because sometimes if you say you haven't treated it, it could sink in and warp.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Okay. That's a great.
Yeah, that is important. When I used to do a lot of layouts, which I don't do so much anymore, but even when I did layouts and did mixed media on them, I usually painted them with gesso. Sometimes white gesso, sometimes clear. Sometimes if you got a piece of paper and it's just too bright in your face, but you still want the pattern to show through some, well, I've mixed white gesso with clear gesso. Just to, so that it doesn't completely block it out, but does somewhat. Yeah. So that's a good thing to do. Okay, so I've got this bottle. It's important to shake it up good. And I am just going to randomly spray it on. Oxide ink, you put water on it and it sort of starts it. Okay. I can't think of the term right now. I'm sure one of you can. Okay, you want to have lots of paper towels close by. If you don't like what you see, you mop it up. Yeah. That's one of the reasons we use gesso. Yeah. You can't remove it completely, but as you can see, you can get rid of a lot of it. So right. I wasn't unhappy with that. I just wanted you to see.
Well, that's good to know how to undo.
Exactly. I'm all about undo.
Yes, you are. You're the queen of undo.
I am all about being able to undo. So I'm just spraying some on, adding a little water to kind of activate it. Okay. And I'm going to kind of blot it a little bit. Okay, now when you're using mist, it's important to dry between your layers. So here we go. Okay.
Okay, we've got Jimmy. Hi, Jimmy. And Ulrika, yes, we're glad that you're getting better. Angie likes purple.
Okay, yeah, this is going to be a noisy class.
That's all right.
And I'm just going to put a little bit more on here.
Okay.
And you'll get different effects if you do your misting up close as opposed to far back. It tends to get a little finer if you pull your sprayer back. So, well, let's see. And then I like to lightly blot.
Okay.
Just because. No real reason, just because I like to do that.
It's your style.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And we're making the universe here is what we're doing.
Yeah, I could see that. Oh, look at that.
Now, for my personal taste, it's just a bit too much purple in your face. So I've got the black mist here, and I'm going to spray some of this on. And I'm going to kind of get far away from it in the hopes of not making a big black blob.
Yeah, yeah. Just kind of a lot of trial and error, huh?
Yeah, it is. It really is. But just blotting to just kind of blur the effect a little bit.
You are welcome, Donna. Hi, Mary Bell. For a little commercial break. Oh, Maggie's coming.
A little bit more.
I see the black hole. It's just cool to watch the heat gun dry that stuff up.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm a little bit of a clean freak. Not in my house, but when I'm scrapping, I can't stand a mess. Handy tool, I always keep a big spray bottle beside me.
Yep. What is that? Like water or
just water?
Oh, okay.
Just so I can mop up after myself.
Good idea. Well, sometimes you get it on the wrong side and you turn it over. It's like, ah.
Yes, exactly. Or upside down.
Yeah, or wherever.
Okay, so we are building layers. So now we've got purple with black over it. Now let's put some more purple on it. Just a little bit.
Okay. Mm. It almost looks gold, but I know you didn't do gold, did you?
You're right. It does. I'm looking in the camera. It does look gold.
Reflection or something.
Yeah, it's there. You can see the true look.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the black hole right there.
Okay.
And this is its sister black hole. Okay. Now, to me, the hard part is using the gold because it doesn't come out like I want it to always. But we'll give it a go and see what happens.
I love that noise.
Yeah, and you got to shake this stuff up really good. All right, here goes.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Ooh, wow.
That worked out pretty good.
That's nice. That looks very celestial.
Yes, it does. That came out good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Sandy. I'm glad you got it. Hello, Alice. I know, isn't that looking good, Charlotta?
Okay, you know, I'm actually kind of happy with the way this looks.
Yeah.
Is.
Beautiful.
If you can see, yeah, I'm real happy with that. I think we're,
3D.
you know, don't mess with it if it ain't broke.
Yep.
I think we're gonna quit.
I think you're wise.
I think so too. Now that really, you know, I think the first one I did, I probably spent a good hour getting my color on there.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm learning.
Yeah.
So the next thing we're going to do is some stenciling. Clean up my mat a little bit.
No, that's good.
Okay, I need to grab some washi tape. Hold on.
Okay.
I always try to get all my stuff over here, but I always forget something.
That's okay.
So, come on.
Allison says, knowing when to stop is the real trick. That is
You are so right, and I am not always there.
It's pretty though.
I like to more is always better. That's my motto.
Yep.
Man, this washi tape does not want to cooperate. There we go. Okay, so we're going to kind of do the same thing that I did on the front cover, just in the reverse. Okay. So I think this piece is going to kind of go over here.
Oh, wow.
And going to want the, let's see. No, like this rather.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way we want it. So I've got my stencil. Now I always tape my stencils down because they always slide on me if I don't. Now I am going to use Sizzix Luster Wax. And this is cool stuff. I love it.
It's yummy.
Some people use a paintbrush to put it on. I've tried that. I can't be bothered. Stick your finger in there and just do it.
Yeah, I agree. And have gold fingers for a while.
Well, yeah, but I'll show you how to get rid of it.
Oh, is it undo, perhaps?
No, it's not.
All right. Maggie has another plan. All right.
But, you know, it probably would work.
Sharon Nicholas says it's 7:30 a.m. in Australia, watching on phone, balanced in shower, fraught with danger, but I wanted to watch.
Gosh. Sharon, you are a trooper.
Yes, Angie, it does smell amazing, the luster wax, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Yeah.
And you know, I really like using this for stencils. When I use modeling paste and things like that, sometimes it turns out great, and sometimes I don't know why, but it bleeds up under the mat and stuff, and it's just I'm kind of a perfectionist, and I don't like for it to get messed up like that.
Yeah. So. Maybe because it's a little more solid. Look at that.
There you go. See how nice that the edges are all so crisp and everything. So now in my neatness thing, I'm one of these people who has to clean it right away because I don't want my mats to be dirty. I am using stamp cleaner. Yeah, like you would clean your stamps with.
Yeah.
And it works great for getting.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yeah. And this is what I use on my fingers too.
Oh, okay. Wow. That is impressive.
Yeah. Does a pretty darn good job, and it doesn't take long. So there we go. The stencil's almost clean for another day and some other kind of mixed media.
Cool.
Okay, and then we can just put a little bit on our fingers.
Look at that.
And then I usually follow that with a baby wipe. and all is good, right?
Yeah. Show us what that is again.
This is just recollection stamp cleaner, like you clean your rubber stamps and whatever stamps.
Okay.
Your clear stamps. Yeah, I know a lot of people use baby wipes to clean their stamps, and I use this.
Okay.
But I've just started using baby wipes. Don't ask me why I'm so late to that ball game. I just am. Well, I tell you why, because I had a whole bunch of I have friends that come once a year and we scrap together for a long weekend.
Yeah.
And they left 2 packs of baby wipes here.
Ah.
So I started using them.
You had to use it. They're just sitting there.
Yeah. So now this is not dry yet.
Okay.
I don't think. When it does dry, it's still a little tacky. When it does dry, it's permanent, is what I'm trying to say.
Maggie, Allison wants to know what the name of the stencil is, and is it a Tim?
It is a Tim Holtz.
Oh, Ulrika says yes.
And I don't know what the name of it is. He has 2. It's probably Starburst or something.
It looks like
that.
one. Yeah.
There's another one that has bigger.
Oh, okay.
Bigger rays on it.
Okay.
And I don't know what it's called, but the name is not printed on it.
Okay. Okay. So, thank you.
But
that's all right.
There. Okay, so let's see, where did that cover go? Okay, I just want to show you something else. This little piece right here is this.
Oh.
And if you can see the difference, this one's nice and shiny, and this one's kind of dull.
Yeah.
So what I did, because I like things that are shiny, I'm kind of like a crow. I like shiny stuff. Yeah. I'm using some of Eileen's clear transparent ink. And she tells me she has a little bit of ink left. So
I think I do, but I'm not sure. I'd have to look.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to use a paintbrush for this, and I'm just going to randomly paint around the edges on these petals. Where not evenly or anything, just kind of random. And then I'm going to take a piece of paper, and I'm taking some of Eileen's excuse me, embossing powder, and I'm going to sprinkle it on. Oh, and I need my tweezers.
Okay. Well, that's going to look so pretty.
This is very important because this is metal. When you heat it up to melt the embossing powder, it gets very hot.
Yeah.
So I suggest you use tweezers to hold it. Okay, now let's get the excess back in the jar. Okay. All of my tweezers have embossing powder on them.
That never gets old.
I know. I love watching it. Yeah.
Wow, yeah, that really is shiny.
Okay, so you're not supposed to do that.
You can always heat it again.
Yeah, but anyway, that's right.
Yeah.
So you can see it just livens it up and just makes it prettier, I think.
Yes.
So I do that a lot with metal. I love putting embossing powder on metal.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Charlotta says it's like magic every time.
It is. I totally agree.
I do.
I'm really nearsighted, and if I'm not wearing my contacts, I get my face right down there, and I just watch each individual crystal melt. Yeah. Oh, you guys would crack up if you watched me. the word journal. This is one of Eileen's word dies from 2-3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I simply die cut it. And again, I painted it with embossing ink and sprinkled it. And so now I have a metallic word.
Cool.
Yeah. And around the label thing here, I just smeared on with my finger some of the luster wax just to make it all look good. Now, the last thing I did to this particular page that I'm not going to do here because it's just way too messy. I always go outside to do it. But I use this glitter dust, which is, who made this? Is it? Yeah, it's ThermoWeb. I thought it was ThermoWeb.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay.
Yeah, this is a ThermoWeb product, and I absolutely love it. I'm going to hold this up to the camera and see if it'll catch it. Anyway, it's called glitter dust, and I just simply put a light spray of glitter dust all over it. And yeah, you see the little sparkles?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the glitter dust.
Okay.
And I just think that is so cool. I mean, the spray mist that we put on, of course, adds the gold, but this right here is like little twinkling stars.
Yeah, I can see that. Wow.
Isn't that neat? Yeah.
That's cool.
And it's funny, it shows up on here, but it shows up as it looks silver. But it's all the same thing. So
yeah, it's neat.
Anyway, when I did this back page, I did the very same thing, except that I used a mask that had stars on it.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, it's exactly the same.
And that was in the luster wax?
Yep, that was the luster wax.
Yeah.
And I think so far there are 4 colors.
Yeah,
I keep looking for new ones, but I've only seen the 4 so far.
Yeah, there's the gold, silver, rose gold, and I think there's a lilac. I don't have that one, but
oh yes, you're right. There is a lilac. I just saw that one. I think I was going to order it, and they were out.
Yeah, I think they are out.
But I really like this. It smells so good. So then you don't need to watch me do this, but I will just probably put this on here and call it good.
Yeah.
I may do this on the front. And that's all there is to it.
Wow.
Does anybody have questions?
Well, let's see. Mona says hi. Linda's getting a new phone on a Black Friday sale.
Oh, fun.
They have stencil number THS116 for Allison. Okay.
All right. Good.
We have Detective Ulrika.
Thank you.
They're all telling you it's beautiful.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. If you've never played with mist, if this is something that's really new to you, I urge you to give it a try because it's fun. But also, you can do it on like a white background, and it's just a completely different effect. But it's pretty. I've done some really, really cool projects with mist and inks. The oxide inks are a lot of fun because of the way they blend and move and all of that. So yeah, give it a try. And the good thing is there is no wrong or right. It's all in the eyes of the beholder. Now, sometimes maybe you don't get the effect that you're looking for, but you might get something else that you like better. You never know. Yeah. And a white background with some pastel mist. That might be really pretty.
Yeah, that would, but I like the deep, it almost looks 3D, like you're actually floating in space and you came across some nebula or something that's just like, wow.
And I have to admit, this is one of those instances where I was actually able to create the effect I was going after.
Yeah.
So I was really tickled.
I believe it. Yeah, I kind of, that would scare me a little. I saw what you did, and I think that tip that you said in the beginning about painting it with black or the clear gesso is really
a must.
Yeah, because otherwise you would have warping, because I've done that, and that's kind of what prevents me sometimes, like, oh, what did I do to this? Even though you put it under a book and it does flatten out pretty well, but
well, that and also the fact that if you really, what if I had sprayed on the black and got a great big blob? I would have been so unhappy with that. You can mop it up.
Yeah,
And that's what doing that gesso coat allows you to do. It does
yeah,
allow you to make changes,
yeah,
or,
that's cool.
so that's why I urge you to use the
Yeah,
gesso.
yeah,
And
that's neat.
white or clear, either one, they both have their uses. Obviously, you wouldn't want to put white on this because it would
Yeah,
just make it very opaque.
yeah.
But
Um,
if you're
I
using,
do.
go ahead.
Well, I have a couple questions. Donna says, "Where did you get the metal piece?"
Oh boy. I have a literal drawer full of
Yeah.
metal pieces, but you can find them on Amazon.
Okay.
You might not be able to find this exact one, but they change over time. And
Yeah.
eBay also has a lot. And I think that some of my search terms was probably bronze flower,
Oh, okay.
um, something like that. They're super cheap. The ones I got a lot of them from design teams, but
Mm-hmm.
I have also purchased them myself, and most of them come from China, so it
Mm-hmm.
takes about a month for them to get here. But you probably do this. You get on this thing like, I need some metal pieces or I need some paint. And you sit down and you order a whole lot of it.
Yeah.
I don't want just one metal
Well,
piece. I
no, because
need
it's not
10
worth the time.
pieces and 18 designs, right?
Well, you'll use it. See, it was like the perfect accent here. Um, we have a question from Eileen. Where did the wolf come from?
This is Stamperia design paper, and the collection is called Cosmo.
Okay.
I believe it's Cosmo.
And that's a current one?
No, it's not, but you might still be able to find it. I don't know how old it is, maybe a year.
Oh, okay.
Um,
That's not too bad.
check the Funky Junkie. She
Hmm.
has Stamperia. Also, Photobella carries a huge line of Stamperia.
Oh, okay.
Those are the two places that I can think of.
Okay.
Um, I'm reading your note, Isabel. Yeah,
Yeah.
do try it on the black cardstock. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, and Lisa's saying you could use die cuts and do the same technique. If you cut them out of metal, you
Sure, you
can.
could.
Yeah,
Sure, you could.
make your own. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Donna says Stamperia says they don't retire their
Oh,
papers.
good.
And that may be because I have seen their papers like that I bought a year or two ago, and
Yeah.
they still have them.
Yeah, they have them in mine too.
Yeah,
And
and what about charms? Are you talking about metal charms? Sure, you can do
probably,
those.
yeah.
Do
And
those.
Karen says she's got a wolf stencil. That would work.
Ooh,
Yeah,
cool.
that'd be interesting.
That would be very cool. This
Yeah.
paper line has got a lot of astrological
Oh, okay.
stuff. I can't even remember, but the wolf.
Yeah.
Oh, I lived in Alaska for 5.5 years, and it's my favorite place in the whole world. And so the wolf and Alaska,
Yeah.
they're kind of synonymous.
Yeah.
And so that's why I picked that particular picture,
That
just
is,
because it means a lot to me.
it's so cool. I was telling Maggie before when she showed it to me, it looks like it's like you've torn away a piece of the galaxy and you're just looking in this little spot, and it's just so cool.
Yeah,
It
thank you.
really, oh, I love it.
Thank you. This was a really fun project. Sometimes especially when you're working under the gun and you have to produce something for a design team or whatever, sometimes it's not fun because you have to do it.
Right, exactly.
But this was so fun.
Good.
I really, really enjoyed this, and it's a nice feeling when you have something that you like and you have some
Yes.
pride in it and you enjoy doing it. That is the perfect.
That is true.
That is
Now, you tell us what you were going to do with this. You had a plan?
Oh, I'm going to actually make an art journal out of it.
Mhm.
And it's for me.
Good. Yeah.
Because journaling is not something I've ever done. I have never been able to embrace it. I don't know. I start an art journal page and my mind goes completely blank. But now give me a tag. So making a tag is my art journaling. Always has been. I can do anything with tags. I enjoy making them, but I'm going to see if I can't conquer art journaling this year.
Good job. Well, let us know. I'm sure, hopefully will be on the journey with you and see it.
Yes. I just, because I don't know, I'm a goal-oriented person. I need goals. And so that's kind of where I'm hoping to go this year.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
We had a question from Laura. Do you seal the designer paper?
I don't generally, but I have.
Okay.
And I use a spray-on sealer.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you when I've used sealers, especially if I'm making mist. Okay, so once you put on your layers of mist, and then if you try to paint it with, in fact, I actually tried to do that. If you try painting it to seal it, your inks are going to start running.
Oh, okay.
So you can't paint on any kind of a sealer. So I do use a spray-on sealer sometimes. I recall one time, in fact, I'll show it to you. Let's see.
That's true. True, Angie. Angie says, Maggie, just think of the journal page as a large tag.
Yeah, I know. I keep telling myself that. Okay, this is a metal tin that I made. It's a Halloween thing. But can you see all the colors in here? This is all mist.
Wow.
All different colors and kinds of mist. And then I actually did some stenciling on it.
Wow.
Somewhere along the journey when I was making this, I actually sprayed it with a fixative so that my colors wouldn't run.
Right. Okay.
And then I continued on with what I was doing. There was at some time I wanted them to run because you could see they're kind of blending into each other. But at some point you want that process to stop.
Okay.
And that was probably before I did the stenciling. I put a fixative on it. So.
And that's a spray too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. It is a spray fixative. Maybe it's made by Krylon. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think I have some. It's called workable fixative or something.
Yes, something like that. Yeah. And here's something else too of interest. This gold thing you see here is just a die cut piece of cardstock.
Oh wow.
It's been sprinkled with
embossing powder?
With embossing powder.
Oh, cool.
And actually, there's two different colors on here because there's silver on the inside and then gold on the outside.
Nice.
So that's a really fun technique with embossing powder.
That's cool.
Yeah, and that just turned out really nice to frame my skeleton there.
Yeah, and then is the skeleton paper?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Fussy cutting heaven, right?
Oh my Lord, forget about it. I'm gonna die somewhere.
Yep, that is a fussy cut skeleton, folks.
Well, Pam Gray would love it. I would not, but there you go.
Yep, there you go. So
yeah, well, that's the thing, that we all do the things that we like to do, and if it's easy and it feels achievable, then that's good. And like what you did today, I think that seems doable to me, even though I'm not like a real mixed media person. That might be something I would try.
You could do this. Anybody could do this. I'm not a huge mixed media person either. I've dabbled in it and played with it, but I'm not, I see things that some people do and I'm like in awe and I don't even know where to start. But this is fairly simple, and the result I think is really nice.
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing.
So this is, by the way, the latest journal die, the full size journal.
Yeah. So that'll be a nice size art journal, or that will be substantial,
Yes. Yeah, it'll be perfect.
Yeah. Well,
yep. So I got to start filling up those pages.
Yeah. Well, we can't wait to see.
January 1st.
January 1st. All right. Got it. All right.
Well, thank you all for coming along with me today. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being with us.
Oh, it was so fun.
It's very cool. Yeah.
I'm going to
You gonna come back up?
I'm gonna come back.
There she is.
Hi.
Yay!
Thank you so much. And you know, I love coming on here and playing with all of you. So
too.
If there's ever anything that you would like to see,
know?
Yeah, put it in the comments so that
you can show us. You are a very accomplished crafter, Maggie.
Oh, thank you.
Well, it's true. I mean, for those that don't know, Maggie was with the Graphic 45 team for how long? You were
2-3 years.
Yeah, and then you did were you an ambassador? I don't quite know their.
No, I was on their design team for 2 years, and then I became a special projects person. So I did classes for them.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was with Petaloo for a while, Petaloo Flowers. I was their design team coordinator.
Oh, wow.
And gosh, I don't even remember. Different ones over. I've kind of stepped back. I'm not leaving Eileen ever. She'll have to kick me off if she wants me gone.
Hey, no, not happening.
But otherwise, I'm kind of stepping back from it. I'm having way too much fun being retired and traveling. I don't have time to do it all anymore. But
yeah,
you're not getting rid of me.
Good. I am honored. Thank you. I'm happy about that. That's made my day. So
good. I'm glad you're not ready to kick me out.
No way. Yeah. Yeah, you do cool stuff. So
thank you.
Yeah, thanks everybody for coming, and we'll be back next week, and get ready because we're gonna have our what is the name of that? Comfort and Joy event.
Yes.
And, that'll be fun. I don't know. Maggie is traveling, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get on that or not. Well, I'm going to be in New Orleans eating Cajun cuisine.
Oh, what a life. I was going to tell you, when I was down there a couple of years ago, I did a class on glass blowing. Like they have, you can go. It was $150, and I made 5 pieces of horrible glass, but I mean, I got to see what it was like to do it, and I don't know of really any other studios where you can just go in and they're taking on a complete new person. Is that me? I'm sorry, that is my mother. I'm sorry.
Is that Mom?
That was Mom, yes.
Oh boy,
Mom's not having a good day. So
oh dear.
Anyway, but everybody, thanks for coming. Thank you, Maggie, so much. And I think
my pleasure.
All Mom.
Yep. Okay.
All right. We'll see you guys next week. And thanks again, Maggie. See ya.
Thank you all.
Right. Bye.
Bye-bye.